Wise English stories.
Timmy was an adventurous boy with a wild imagination. Every afternoon, he could be found in his backyard pretending to be a pirate, sailing the seas in search of hidden treasure. His best friend and loyal companion was a stuffed parrot he called Captain Feathers, who sat proudly on his shoulder during each adventure. One day, as Timmy was digging in the dirt near an old oak tree, his shovel struck something hard. Clunk! Timmy's eyes widened with excitement. "Captain Feathers, I think we've found something," he exclaimed, brushing the dirt away. There, buried beneath the soil, was a rusty old tin box. Timmy pried it open, and inside was a dusty, rolled-up piece of paper. He unrolled it carefully, revealing what he had always dreamed of, a treasure map. "Look at this," Timmy said, his voice full of excitement. "It's a real pirate treasure map, Captain Feathers. We're going on an adventure." He placed Captain Feathers at the helm and unfurled the map across the wooden floor. With the map in hand, Timmy ran to his treehouse, which he imagined to be the deck of his mighty pirate ship, the SS Adventure. The map showed a trail leading across a vast ocean to a mysterious island, marked with an X in big, bold letters. It read, "The Lost Treasure of Misty Isle." There were strange symbols all around the map, and a compass that didn't seem to point north. "X marks the spot," Timmy declared. "We must find Misty Isle and claim the treasure." With a quick tug of a rope, the sails of his imaginary ship filled with wind, and they set off into the great unknown. The gentle breeze turned into a gust, carrying the SS Adventure across the backyard, which now appeared to Timmy as a wide, open ocean. As Timmy sailed further, the water beneath him shimmered, and suddenly, a silvery fish leapt out of the water. But this wasn't just any fish, it was a talking fish. "Aho there, sailor," the fish said with a cheeky grin. "You look like you're on an adventure. Are you heading toward Misty Isle?" Timmy leaned over the side of his ship, astonished. "How do you know about Misty Isle?" "Everyone in these waters knows about Misty Isle," the fish replied. "But beware, young pirate, the island is full of tricks and challenges. If you're looking for the treasure, you'll need more than just a map. You'll need courage and wit." "I'm ready for anything," Timmy said bravely. "Nothing can stop us now." The fish winked. "Very well, just remember, not all treasure can be seen with your eyes. Some of it is found here." The fish tapped his fin on his chest where his heart would be. With that, the fish dove back into the shimmering waters, leaving Timmy puzzled but determined to continue. Soon after, the SS Adventure approached a small island where an eerie fog surrounded the shores. As they sailed closer, the fog parted, revealing a band of pirates standing guard. Their leader, a tall pirate with a feathered hat, stepped forward and crossed his arms. You've come far, little pirate," the leader said, his voice booming. "But to pass through these waters, you must solve our riddle." Timmy stood tall and held the map in one hand. "I'll solve any riddle you throw at me," the pirate grinned. "Very well. Here's your riddle. I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?" Timmy scratched his head and thought carefully. He looked at the map for clues, but the answer wasn't there. Then, he remembered what the talking fish had told him: some treasure isn't seen with the eyes. Suddenly, it clicked. A map. Timmy shouted triumphantly, "It's a map. Maps have cities, mountains, and water, but no houses, trees, or fish." The pirate captain's eyes widened in surprise. "You've solved it, young pirate. You may pass." The pirate stepped aside, allowing Timmy and Captain Feathers to sail on toward Misty Isle. At last, after navigating through the tricky waters, Timmy spotted Misty Isle. It was a small, mist-covered island with towering palm trees and a golden beach. Timmy anchored his ship and leapt onto the sandy shore, the treasure map clutched tightly in his hand. "This is it, Captain Feathers," Timmy whispered. "The treasure must be here." He followed the dotted trail on the map, which led him deep into the jungle. The path twisted and turned, and the trees seemed to whisper in the wind. After a short while, Timmy reached a clearing where the X was marked. Timmy grabbed a nearby stick and began digging. He dug and dug until finally, his stick hit something hard. His heart raced as he uncovered a large, wooden chest, covered in moss and dirt. "I found it!" Timmy shouted with glee. He pried the chest open, revealing its contents. But instead of gold and jewels, the chest was filled with strange, glowing orbs. Timmy picked one up, and suddenly, he heard a voice inside his head. The greatest treasure is not in riches, but in the adventures you have and the friends you make along the way. Timmy smiled. The talking fish had been right. This treasure wasn't about gold, it was about the journey, the puzzles, and the courage he'd shown. And, of course, his best friend, Captain Feathers. Come on, Captain Feathers, Timmy said with a grin. Let's get back to the SS adventure. There's a whole world of treasure out there waiting for us. And with that, Timmy and Captain Feathers sailed off into the horizon, ready for their next adventure.
Like, share, and subscribe.